Okay, so this is continuing on the same idea. So now I've got the full-on circle, the black circle of radius A, that I'm finding the dimensions of the rectangle that fits inside of it. So this rectangle here that will fit inside. Okay, so let's use calculus. You probably could use some kind of geometry idea, but let's use calculus. So I want to find the width of the rectangle and the height of the rectangle. Okay, so the width we've been doing all along, this is going to be 2x. The height of the rectangle, let's use 2y. So the area of my rectangle will be 2x times 2y. So 4x, and then I have to find out what y is equal to. So taking this and solving it for y, so I get y is equal to plus or minus a squared minus x squared. So this makes it a little extra challenging with a, but remember a is just a constant. So if ever you hesitate on when you're taking the derivative or something, you're thinking that a is just a number. All right, so I'm just going to use the positive for the y value. So 4x times a squared minus x squared. So it's going to be really similar to this one where I had a number for the a. Now I just have a squared instead of, like here I would have had 4 squared. Let's take the derivative. So first d second negative 1/2 times the negative 2x plus second d first. Okay, so let's talk about when I just took the derivative. When I took the derivative of the square root of a squared minus x squared, I brought the 1/2 down. I carried the inside along, subtracted 1 from the exponent. To take the derivative of a squared is 0 because a is a number, and that's how I just got negative 2x. All right, so I'm setting this equal to 0. So let's take some liberties here. So I see that I've got a 2 and a 4 here, so those will cancel. So let's see, I've got a 2 up here, so I'd get a negative 4x square root of a squared minus x squared in the denominator. And then plus, and I'll just put this equal 0 over here. So let's move this to the other side. Okay, let's cancel the 4s. Oops, I can see I made a mistake. So there's an x here and there's an x here. So this is x squared. All right, so I'm going to cross multiply by this radical. So I get x squared is equal to a squared minus x squared. Add over, so I get 2x squared is equal to a squared. So x squared is a squared over 2. So x will equal plus or minus a over root 2. So the width of my rectangle will be 2 of those, 2a over root 2. And the height of my rectangle will be 2 of the y's, so 2 of the square root of a squared minus a squared over 2.